will maneuver. Reaching out.
There is no place and no moment in history where I could stand and say, arithmetic begins here, now.
Hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hope you are all doing well. It is the last Wednesday of 2023. I can't quite believe it. Where has time gone? I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, if you celebrated it, or if you don't, at least had an opportunity to wind down as a lot of society slows down at this time of year. But also, I want to say massive love and respect to anyone that has been working through, because obviously society does still need to go on, and it does require people, working in certain areas. Sometimes it is in the service industry, of course, in terms of hospitals and care homes, firefighters, all the people that we need in society to keep us safe and secure. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone out there who has been pushing on. I had a really good Christmas, fortunately. I spent it at my parents' with my brother and his other half, Auntie, and Mark, who's actually in the chat right now. Good to see you here, Mark. And it was super, super nice. Oh, the lights have gone down. Actually, I have to kind of like it like this. I will keep the studio lights on though, so it's not too dark. But yeah, it was really, really good. I feel quite rested, although it's only just begun. I'm off for the next week or so, but it will come as no surprise. I have a lot of projects and things that I need to be working on in the meantime. But I also just wanted to acknowledge that I also know this time of year can be very difficult for some people. And I actually had a text message I woke up to this morning from a really good friend of mine who experienced one of the most awful tragedies you can imagine on Christmas Eve that they're still dealing with now. And off the end of their message telling me the news, they just mentioned that, love people as much as you can for as long as you can, because people aren't always around. And so, without going into too many specifics of that, I think it's, when we take moments of reflection, when we spend time with family and that. You know, life can be short, and so any opportunity we have to tell people that we love them, we respect them, we should always go out of our way, show kindness and positivity as much as possible, because you don't need me telling you this. There's a lot of negativity in the world. There's a lot of terrible things ongoing, and we have to do what we can to sort of push back against that. But yeah, today is a quiz. I always joke about how that on this show that I want to do a quiz from time to time, but I kind of like the idea of it being an end of year thing, because to be honest, when I work on quizzes, it's not just a quick copy and paste from a load of different websites. I actually go in and think about how to make it interesting and varied. And actually, I'm just going to say, I think this might be the best quiz I've put together yet, because there's some really cool rounds that I'm proud of them, but as we go through them, it might be clear that they're terrible. But before the show went live, I did check them. I did double check. I'm always worried that one of these questions I'm gonna get called up on, and it was the wrong answer. It was the wrong answer. But hopefully that won't be the case. So yeah, we are just gonna jump straight into this. But before I do that, just a quick bit of housekeeping. For those that are new to this, I'm Myles Dyer. This is Myles Dyer Live, where every Wednesday at this time we hang out, sometimes talking about light-hearted things. Could be pop culture, movies, games, you name it. Sometimes doing quizzes. And other times we take it a bit more serious, talking about world events. Maybe it's life hacks or mental health and well-being, all sorts. But it's always a great community. Everyone in the chat is who makes this the positive environment that it is. And actually, just to shout out some of the people in the chat, we've got Siago in the chat, we got Mojo, we got Shapeshifter, the amorphous game cat, we got Karina, thank you so much for all the timestamps you've been doing lately. I've got my dad Barry in the chat. Hello Dad, good to see you here, and I assume my mum is with you at the moment. I actually had a really good clip to show of my dad, but I feel like the pressure's on now of showing it. Hopefully he won't mind. No, I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it. Maybe a bit later. Siago was working Boxing Day. Okay, well, much respect for you, man. Mark, massive hello to you, and Leslie, if Leslie's there as well. We got Akin. Who else? Say hello, David. We got Fifth. We've got. I'm just scrolling up. Who else we got? Twitcher, good to see you here. Kira, again, thank you for doing all the timestamps with my Let's Plays. I'm going to stop scrolling now. Paul, we've got here. Thank you, Paul. Really appreciate it. Good to see you here. And Son of A, hey, and App UK, good to see you here. And for those of you that are watching and not in the chat, hello to you as well. I hope you're keeping good of yourself. Some of you, I am going to show you this clip actually. I said we were going to jump straight into the quiz. I think we should just have some fun to begin with. I have finished playing every single PSVR 2 game that there is, 157 titles. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that supported me. And you know what? I'm just going to give myself a clap. I think I deserved it. And one of the games I played recently was called Affected the Manor. And for those that tuned in will know that it was quite funny watching me play it, because I was kind of scared. Well, at Christmas time, I took around my PlayStation 5 and VR, thank you, Max. Really appreciate it. Useful is a term I will happily embrace. And Roy, good to see you here as well. So I got my dad to play Affected the Manor, and I've just got this little clip of him playing it, and I hope he doesn't mind. I'm playing it.
Torture's gone out.
You're almost there.
Oh, I can't keep going.
You're nearly there. But I feel like I need to show some solidarity. So for those that haven't seen this clip, this was me when I was playing it on the live stream. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. Ah! Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh. Okay. Okay, that was not good. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's not good. Okay. We're using a Ouija board. Okay. What's it saying? Yes. What? Okay. I don't like this. Okay. Skull on the floor. Skull on the floor. Just want to see how it looks. Yeah, it's looking good. I mean, it's a bit orangey for you guys. Okay. Some creepy faces. That one is not good. That is scary. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm pretty hot and sweaty in this. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Okay. Game Cat Photo Nutter says, like father, like son. Except my full 2-word is Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is a good word, especially at this time of year. It's quite festive, so yeah, I'm sticking to it. I've just been told, actually, by my broadcast system, it's broadcasting at 1080p at 30 frames per second, which I don't know why it's doing it. So the quality is a little less than normal today, but we'll make do with that. Okay, everyone, it's time to get into the quiz. Do hit the like button if you haven't already, and do subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of Myles Dyer Live every Wednesday. But also, and a lot of love for my dad in the chat, and also my Let's Plays, which are always on the go. So this is how the quiz is going to work. Let me bring up the start. Here we go. I've put together some slides. All you need is a pen and paper, or if you have a notepad, if you're on a computer, to take notes. That totally works as well. And some of you actually might just want to casually play along. You don't want to take score. You just want to sort of have a go. And Fifth says, you are the quality, Myles. Love it. Love it. Is it an Xmas quiz? It is not a Christmas quiz. And although it's an end of year quiz, there are some questions that are about 2023. But overall, it's going to be general knowledge and a lot of other fun things as well. I need to be quizzed, please. Let's go, Karina says. So when we get to the start of each section, there are 6 rounds that we're going to be having a look at, and I'll just bring it up here. We're going to have a general knowledge round to kick things off, something nice and easy. That's going to be multiple choice. Then, secondly, we're going to do something called I Wonder What Movie That Is. Then we're going to do Fauna Inverse. I'm not going to go through what these are. 4, Karina says, I'm competitive. Let's go. 4 is App-lause, please. 5 is Reci-threes. And number 6, round 6 is going to be a musical mix-up. So at the start of each of these, I'll tell you how many questions there are going to be so you can jot them down on your piece of paper and how many points are up for grab. We're going to go through the entire quiz together. And then once we get to the end, we'll go through it again and I will give you the answers. Now, I should have some background music. That's too loud. Take it down a little bit. Cool. I love this. I love this. I know. I shouldn't worry. 1080p is good. 1080p is good. I'm just letting know if people think there was a little drop in it. Lupus says, can I type answers in the chat if I don't care about points? I would say do not. And actually, that's a really good point. Sometimes we get people that do just put answers in the chat. We want this to be a spoiler-free zone. So you can talk about the quiz and stuff like that. But I would just say, just keep it to yourself because we don't want to spoil it for other people. There'll be other people that want to play this quiz, that want to chat, but don't want it spoilt for them. And actually, I would say to the moderators, if there are any repeat offenders who keep posting answers in the chat, just do put them on timeout. But only after you've given them a chance, just let them know about that. So yeah, thanks for bringing that up. All right, are we ready for round 1, everybody? So on your piece of paper or what have you, you want to put round 1. It's general knowledge. And for this, there are going to be 10 questions. And each question is multiple choice. And for each correct answer, you're going to get 1 point. So there's 10 points up for grabs. And by the way, by the end of this, there are going to be 100 points. So you get 1%, if you want to do it that way, for every correct answer. So are we ready for this? Okay. All right, question 1. Question 1. Which planet is known as the red planet? Is it A, Jupiter, B, Mars, C, Saturn, or D, Venus? Which planet is known as the red planet? Is it A, Jupiter, B, Mars, C, Saturn, or D, Venus? You can just jot down the letter. So 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D. All right, Chris, boasting already. That one is well easy. Well, could it be that I've just thrown a nice little starter? Yeah, how's that? All right, we're moving on now. Question 2. I love that photo, by the way. Which of these countries does not have a monarchy? Is it A, Ireland? Is it B, Norway? And we've already got offenders at the moment. Yo, Ryan, write down your answers. Don't put them in the chat. C, Spain, or D, Sweden? I'm enjoying a nice G&T. My best friend got me this glass last Christmas, so I thought I've got to make the most of this. It's very beautiful. So, is it A, Ireland, B, Norway, C, Spain, or D, Sweden? Okay, all right, moving on. Question 3. What is the chemical symbol for gold? And Ryan, it's no worries, man. Some people have only just joined, so just give a warning. Don't want to call anyone out too much. I'll let the mods do that. What is the chemical symbol for gold? So is it A, Ag, B, Au, C, Ge, or D, Ir? What is the chemical symbol for gold? Is it Ag, Au, Ge, or Ir? Just write down 3 for question and then a letter. All right, we're moving on swiftly just because there's a lot to get through today. Question 4. Which philosopher is known for the quote, "I think, therefore I am"? Was it A, Friedrich Nietzsche? Was it B, Plato? Was it C, Rene Descartes? Or was it D, Socrates? Was it Ergo? Oh, what was it? Trying to remember. Prentice is saying Bing is loading so slowly with these answers. How's the music volume, everyone? Is the music volume all right? Ergo sum, that's it. Ergo sum. Thank you, Chris. Give that man a cookie. So which philosopher is known for the quote, "I think, therefore I am"? Is it Friedrich Nietzsche, Plato, Rene Descartes, or Socrates? Hopefully I get the pronunciations right. Don't hit me. Okay, moving on. Question 5. In which year did the first human landing on the moon occur? Was it A, 1960? Was it B, 1963? Was it C, 1966? Or was it D, 1969? And Mojo says, it's a nice chill volume. I'll take that. All about the chill. So in which year did the first human landing on the moon occur? Was it A, 1960, B, 1963, C, 1966, or D, 1969? Looper, give that man a cookie. Everyone knows that it never happened. Fake news, totally fake. Boo, Looper. I should have put, in what year did the first human landing on the moon supposedly occur? Okay, right, moving on. Question 6. Whose 2023 acting credits include Barbie, Fast X, and Shazam! Fury of the Gods? Was it A, Ariana Greenblatt? Was it B, Helen Mirren? Was it C, Issa Rae? Or is it Issa Rae? Or D, Ross Butler? Whose 2023 acting credits include Barbie, Fast X, and Shazam! Fury of the Gods? Was it A, Ariana Greenblatt, B, Helen Mirren, C, Issa Rae, or D, Ross Butler? Looper says, is it okay if I don't know any of those people? I don't know, you'd have to ask them. Oh. You'd have to ask them. Alright, moving on. By the way, this music I found last minute from Monster Cat. Oh, great. Okay, question 7. Who composed the Moonlight Sonata? Was it A, Frederick Chopin? I'm so glad I looked up that pronunciation before doing that show, or I would have gone Frederick Chopin. He chopping beats. Frederick Chopin. Was it B, Johann Sebastian Bach? Was it C, Ludwig van Beethoven? Or D, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart? Guesses are fine. Guesses, you got a 1 in 4 chance, and this is all for a point each. And Siago goes EZ. 2 letters that weren't on that list. It's A, B, C, or D, Siago. Okay, so who composed the Moonlight Sonata? Was it Frederick Chopin? Johann Sebastian Bach? Ludwig van Beethoven? Or Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart? Alright, we're moving on nicely. Question 8. In computer science, what does SQL stand for? Does it stand for A, sequential query language? Is it B, simple query language? Is it C, standard query language? Or is it D, structured query language? And I'll give you a clue. It's query language with something else in front of it. It's chopping. I spoke to them. They said it was chopping. Definitely chopping. So yeah, in computer science, what does SQL stand for? Is it A, sequential query language? Is it B, simple query language? Is it C, standard query language? Or is it D, structured query language? And do hit the like button if you haven't already. If you've got a YouTube account and you're logged in, just hit the like button. It helps me out. It's like a nice little Christmas treat. And by the way, if you know other people... people now are asking me questions. Wouldn't have got it without that clue. Yeah, if you know anyone that, you know, if someone in your house likes quizzes, get them involved. Say, hey, do you want to help out with a quiz? Because we're only at the beginning. And there's some really good rounds coming up that I'm really excited to run by you. And hopefully I don't live to regret that. All right, okay, moving on, people. Question 9. 2 more left of this round. Which country beat Australia to win the 2023 Davis Cup for a second time? Was it A, Great Britain? Was it B, Italy? Was it C, Netherlands? Or D, USA? Not gonna lie, when I first read this question, I thought the Davis Cup was like golf. Especially because it was talking about countries. Because normally when it comes to tennis, it's about individuals. I guess if you win, you then say, oh no, it's about the country. I'm a part of this. You know. So question 9, which country beat Australia to win the 2023 Davis Cup for a second time? Oh, look at this. Karina. I only know because my dad bored me about this to death. So which country beat Australia to win the 2023 Davis Cup for a second time? Yeah, it's the Ryder Cup, Yoshi, isn't it? Although we could just start naming stuff that has cup at the end of it. Like the Rainbow Cup from Mario Kart. Is the Rainbow Cup even a cup in Mario Kart? Have I just completely made that up? I don't know. I don't know anymore. All right. One more question for this round. Question 10. What is the approximate speed of light in a vacuum? And Looper says Davis Cup has nations competing in it. It has both single and doubles matches. Thank you for that clarification. So yeah, what is the approximate speed of light in a vacuum? Is it 300,000 kilometers per second? A. Is it B, 500,000 kilometers a second? Is it C, 700,000 kilometers a second? Or is it D, 1 million kilometers per second? What is it, people? What is the approximate speed of light in a vacuum? Is it A, 300,000 kilometers a second, B, 500,000 kilometers a second, C, 700... You've rounded up, Myles. Look, the question isn't what is the speed of light in a vacuum, Chris. If you look at the question, it is what is the approximate speed of light in a vacuum. I rest my case. Is it C, 700,000 kilometers a second, before Chris rudely interrupted and made some pretty, I must say, disgusting allegations against me? A smear, even, which at this time of year is just terrible. Or D, 1 million kilometers a second. Right, we're moving on. So, you got 10 questions there. That was for round 1. We're going on to round 2, people. We'll come back to the answers later. And here we go. So, for round 2, this is I wonder what movie that is. But an AI wonder. I wonder what movie that is. Do you like that? No? Hey, Salvador, welcome. Get your pen and paper ready. You're joining us for round 2, Salvador. Get ready. So what I've done here is I spoke to my mate, ChatGPT, and he had a mate called DALL-E that generates images. And so what I said was, and I'm just going to get a timer actually ready for this. So I make sure that I give it equal time for each of these slides. Yeah, and basically I looked at some of the movies that came out in 2023, and I said, hey, ChatGPT, let's get your mate DALL-E to generate an image based on the title. Now, often it will go, sorry, I can't do this because this is an intellectual property. I'm like, no, don't try and make the movie, like literally, make something that represents the words in that title. Some of them are pretty obvious, and some of them are a bit more abstract and weird. But for this one, you want to put on your piece of paper 1 to 20, because there are 20 images, and I think for each page we'll do 30 seconds. Or should we do a minute? I mean, no, we can't do a minute because that'd be 10 minutes. No, all right, we'll do a minute for each. No. We'll do 30 seconds. And then we could do maybe a quick race through them again. Okay, there's 2 on a page. Okay, and so all I need to know is the title of the movie from 1 to 20. Okay, so are you ready? I'm starting the clock. And we're off. What are these 2? I'll do 40 seconds each. What are these 2? What are these 2 movies from 2023? See, the left one, I actually said just do some... I'm not even going to say it. I mean, it's so obvious. But I basically described what they were, and it still did it like that. I guess there's no other reference points. All right, people, we are moving on to the next one. The next 2, even. What are these? What's number 3 and what's number 4? And don't forget, keep your answers out of the chat. Don't spoil it for other people, even the obvious ones. These are from 2023. These are movies from this year. At least that's what my research says. All right, people, we're going on to the next one. Or next two. I keep saying next one, next two. Next two. What are these? What are these? I love these two. I love these two. And yeah, it's okay if people accidentally put them in the chat. It's just so it doesn't spoil it for other people. Just write it down on a piece of paper or... I got my ChatGPT subscriptions worth just for doing this quiz with this. I use ChatGPT for a lot of this quiz, by the way. Some of it, though, oh, it was terrible. Terrible. Had to do a lot of correcting. All right, people, we are moving on to the next two. Movies from 2023. And just keep in mind, I just typed in... I basically... The prompt I used was... create a 1-to-1 aspect ratio, a square image. Siago says, this is a dead round for me. I'm not making up film names. But I basically said, make a square image that represents the phrase, and then I typed in the name of the film. Yeah. I'm with you as well, Karina. All right, people, we are moving on to the next two. Here we go. Does anyone even watch movies? Looper asks. Oh, I'm sure someone does. I could probably think of at least one person. Sometimes you've got to look at what's in the photos. Oh wow. Okay. Ah. All right, moving on, people. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're halfway. What are these two? Mark was saying, and it was all going so well. You would have had much more correct answers if it was VR games of 2023, yeah. Well, this is a movie round, and there is no VR round, I'm afraid. This is for a broader audience. I love the image on the right. For a lot of these rounds, when we go through the answers, I'm just going to reel off the answers. But for this one in particular, I think I will allow guesses in the chat. Okay. Okay. Next two. Chris. I love this music. Prentice Summerscales says, I'm an art house fan. That's my excuse. And David says, great pictures, but I don't have a clue. All right, well, let's keep moving on. And I know, poor Teddy. I know, that made me sad. And very chill music. Very chill music. These are movies that were released in 2023. Okay. All right, moving on to the next. Come on, you got to get these ones. You got to get these ones, people. You got to get these ones. Shapeshifter says it's getting worse. Would it help if I said that you get? Oh no, you only get a point per right answer. Sorry, I thought I could maybe say 2 points, but that's 1 point. Okay. Moving on. We're almost there. We're almost there. You gotta get these ones. And I'll quickly flick through them again backwards. Mr. Simon Mick says, I know these two. What, are they like locals or? All right. All right, people. I'm just going to flick through these in reverse just to go backwards so you can have a look at them. So we had number 20, number 19, number 18, number 17, number 16, number 15, number 14, number 13, number 12, number 11, number 10, number 9, number 8, number 7, number 6, number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2, number 1. I wonder what movie that is. That was round 2. Give yourselves a round of applause. I know it wasn't easy. But you pushed forward, and I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you. Right, we're going on to round 3, which is called Fauna in verse. Does anyone here like poetry? Anyone a fan of poetry? I love myself a haiku. Does everyone know what a haiku is? Does everyone know what a haiku is? A haiku is a Japanese poetic form that consists of 3 lines with 5 syllables in the first line, 7 in the second, and 5 in the third. The haiku. It's telling me it became a separate form of poetry in the 17th century, and I love it. Myles flexing with his backwards count skills. Thank you. I learned that at school. I'm pretty proud. My parents are playing this, by the way, so hopefully they're proud of me as well for doing that. All right, so what's going to happen here, people, is you just need to write 1 to 5 on your piece of paper for this one. And for every correct answer, you get not 1, but 2 points. And exactly, Yoshi, opposite of a loku. Yeah, or as Karina would say, it's a Japanese short poem. Yeah. Okay. So what I've got 5 animals I've been thinking of. 5 animals. And you've got to guess what the animals are. And so what I'm going to do to help you work out what those animals are, I'm going to read you a little haiku. A nice little haiku. Like a little riddle. And you've got to guess what the animal is. Okay? But I'm not just going to read it out. I'm going to show you it on screen. So we ready for this? So number 1. I'm with you. Haikus I discovered with Ghost of Tsushima. Absolutely. Okay, guys. Number 1. What animal is this? In trees I linger, slowly moving, dreamy eyes. Time pauses, I smile. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful little haiku there I put together for you. What is the animal? In trees I linger, Slowly moving, dreamy eyes. Time pauses. I smile. Don't count the syllables. Okay. One more time. 2 points for this. There's only 5. In trees I linger, slowly moving, dreamy eyes. Time pauses. I smile. And Karina says, I love this animal. I love this animal. All right, everyone. So you got that written down? Okay. Number 2. A rainbow unfurls. In splendour, I dance with pride. Eyes gaze from my tail. Okay. A rainbow unfurls. In splendour, I dance with pride. Eyes gaze from my tail. I'm going to do it one more time. A rainbow unfurls. In splendour, I dance with pride. Eyes gaze from my tail. Okay, that's number 2. Number 2. You ready for number 3? Well, you're getting it. Number 3. White Roma, North's child. Ice kingdom under starlight. Solitude's embrace. And as Karina says, no. No answers in the chat. No answers in the chat. Got it! You got it! White Roman, North's child. Ice kingdom under starlight. Solitude's embrace. These are wonderful. I like these. I was really happy. I put these together with ChatGPT. My mate ChatGPT and I were spitballing. Is that what it's called? Right. Okay, right. Number 4. 2 points for each correct answer. Thank you, Yoshi. Number 4. What animal is this? I love this one. I think this one's actually the best. Might not be my favourite, but I think this one's amazing. Number 4 is vast prairies, my throne, horned shadow, earth's rumbling drum, herds bound by old law. So vast prairies, my throne, horned shadow, earth's rumbling drum. That's my favourite line. Earth's rumbling drum. Amazing. Herds bound by old law. I'll read it just one more time to you before moving on to the final one. Vast prairies, my throne. Horned shadow, earth's rumbling drum. Herds bound by old law. Ursa Major, what was it? Loving these riddles. All right, everyone. Number 5, final one. Final one. You ready? What animal is this? Cunning. Oh, I didn't even put it on screen. I'm sorry. Cunning in the brush. Amber eyes. Twilight's whisper. Elusive red flash. Cunning in the brush. Amber eyes. Twilight's whisper. Elusive red flash. Siago says, I think I've got these. Not 100% convinced on this one. I kind of like that, though. I like that, you know, even when you're pretty sure. Oh, shade was thrown. My goodness. Karina. All right, one more time. Cunning in the brush. Cunning in the brush. Amber eyes. Twilight's whisper. Elusive red flash. And I will ask once more for people not to put the answers in the chat. I think you can hide. You can hide, mods. Yeah, write on a bit of paper. Okay, all right. Thank you, everyone. Just resetting these for the end. Okay. Round 4. App-lause, please. Gonna stop the music here. App-lause, please. I love this one. We all like a music round or a sound round, and it's always difficult with music rounds because you know don't want to get copyright strikes. It's very limited. I don't mind a copyright strike if it's monetization, but when it's a block, it means you lose everything else. So I don't want to have that. So for App-lause, you want to write down on your bit of paper 1 to 10. There are 10 sounds I'm going to play you. And for each one you get correct, you get 2 points, okay? And so I'm going to play a sound one at a time. And for each sound, I need you to write down what app, as in on your computer or phone, what app does this sound come from? Now, you can go for, self-imposed extra points by writing what exactly in the app it is. But all I need to know is the name of the app that these sounds are from, okay? Now, I might have to turn the sound effects up for this. I put these together and hopefully they work, all right? Some of these make me shudder. Oh, but here we go. Are we ready for the first one? Here is the first one, everyone. Listen carefully. There we go. I'm going to play each of these twice. Some of the shorter ones I'll play maybe a third time. I just need to know what is the name of the app. That is it. Okay? Right. It makes you appreciate how good some of these sounds are, because you're like, God, these are quite iconic. Right, number 2. Hear that? I'll play this a couple more times. Okay. Okay. Instant nostalgia. Princess says OnlyFans. I don't know what that is, so I couldn't possibly comment. Loop says it makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. You get 2 points for every correct answer, and there are 10. So there's 20 points up for grabs. That's a fifth. Yeah. Okay. Right. Number 3. Number 3. Sound number 3. Here we go. Hear that? Here it goes again. And just because I'm nice and feeling quite festive, you can have it a third time. Okay, there we go. All right, sound number 4. Okay. Does anyone know what app that is from? Obviously, write it down, don't tell me. We'll go again. Thanks, Karina. Okay. Okay, right. Number 5. This will hopefully be an easy one to timestamp as well, and it also means people who didn't get to watch this live can play along at the quiz at a later time. App UK says, my phone's always on mute, so no idea with most of these. Yeah. There we go. Right, number 5, people. Okay, I'll play that again. Just need to know the name of the app that's from. Right. Okay. Right. Number 6. You're halfway there, people. How are you feeling? Is everyone feeling good? Okay, right. Number 6 is this. Did you hear that? I might have to turn that one up a bit. Here we go. Listen to it. Did you hear that? Maybe I'll play it a couple more times. And one more time. One more for luck. All right. Sound number 7. Better turn this down in case it's really loud again. For number 7. There we go. I'll do it one more time. Yeah, that's when it's tough, Prentice. You recognise it, but you can't quite place it. Right. Number 8. Hear that? A lot of people are probably checking their phones right now when they heard that. Okay. Do I need to do it one more time? No, don't quit. Don't quit. Right. Number 9. Number 9. You need to Shazam this. Good luck. Number 9. Now I know there's a lot of people in here that are going to recognise this one. And again. Okay. All right. And number 10. These are quite short ones, aren't they? Number 10. And is there anyone in the chat that would like me to repeat any of the sounds? If so, just put the number in the chat. But this is number 10. I might just actually go through them in reverse order. So I'm going to play each of them once, okay? So this is number 10. Number 9. I just want to boast my ability to read numbers backwards, count backwards. Number 8. Number 7. Number 6. Number 5. Number 4. Number 3. Number 2. And number 1. I do apologise for any trauma that I've triggered with this one. But anyway, that was round 4. App-lause, please. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Right, round 5 is Reci-threes. This is the one I'm most nervous about because I hope I haven't messed it up. So, on your piece of paper, you just need to write 1 to 5. 1 to 5. And you get 2 points for every correct answer. Now, the reason this is called Reci-threes is because these are recipes. I am going to give you 3 main ingredients, and you need to tell me what is the dish or drink that this is a part of. Okay? And I'll give you an example to begin with, all right? So the example could be pizza dough, tomatoes, mozzarella cheese. And the answer that you would give is margherita pizza. Okay? So the three items I give you, pizza dough, tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, and the answer is margherita pizza, and that would give you 2 points. But that's the example. That's just the example, okay? Right. we're going to jump in. So it's 1 to 5 on your piece of paper. Jot it all down. And here we go. Here we go. So let's get that music back. Cool. Let's get cooking. Oh, this is going to make me so hungry. Okay, well, number 1. Tomatoes, mincemeat, and spaghetti. What is it? Tomatoes, mincemeat, and spaghetti. What's the dish? What's the dish? If you say so, Myles. Oh. All right. Not with that pronunciation. All right. Okay, we're going on. We're going on. Number 2. Pineapple juice, coconut cream, and white rum. Pineapple juice, coconut cream, and white rum. I will not tolerate that. That is outrageous. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Okay. Pineapple juice, coconut cream, white rum. Right, moving on. Romaine lettuce, Parmesan cheese, and crouton. Crouton, as it's pronounced. Romaine lettuce, Parmesan cheese, and crouton. What is it? What's the dish? What is the dish? You drank this just before, you monster. Who drinks romaine lettuce? You put it in a blender, you sicko. Romaine lettuce, Parmesan cheese, and crouton. Crouton, crouton. There's no other way of saying crouton. It's a crouton. Okay. All right. Number 4. Number 4. Beef tenderloin, puff pastry, or mushrooms. Is there mushroom in here for mushrooms? Beef tenderloin, puff pastry, and mushrooms. Okay. It's making me hungry. By the way, I was actually going to give away the answer by saying what I've just eaten. I had a vegan version of this for dinner. Alright. Final one. Fun guy, fun guy. Right, number 5. Ladyfingers, mascarpone, and espresso. Espresso. What we got here? Ladyfingers, mascarpone, and espresso. And I'm going to put a hoodie on now. Why not? Ladyfingers, mascarpone, and espresso. Hopefully I've not been offensive with all my pronunciations, like of chopping earlier. Yeah, it was really good. It was from Aldi. It was really good. It says like 1/4 of it is like, 40% of your daily saturated fat, and I had 3/4 of it because I don't know, just it's that time of year. Right, everybody. So we're going through that. So number 5 was Ladyfingers, mascarpone, espresso. Number 4 was beef tenderloin, puff pastry, and mushrooms. Number 3 was romaine lettuce, Parmesan cheese, and croutons. Number 2 was pineapple juice, coconut cream, and white rum. And Number 1 was tomatoes, mincemeat, and spaghetti. All right, everyone. That was the Reci-threes. Reci-threes. Okay. 2 points for each of them. Right, are we ready for round 6? We ready for round 6, people? Round 6 is called musical mix-ups, and I hope I've got this right because ChatGPT kept on creating anagrams, and I said, wait, that's not an anagram, you've added like letters in, and it's like, oh, sorry, yeah, no, this is the correct anagram, and it kept adding in like random letters. To be fair, Amnesia Pete, I was the same man. Totally confused me. So for this one, I have 5 anagrams. So you want to write 1 to 5. You get 2 points for every correct answer. And I just need to know what is the artist? What is the artist? As in musical artist. Okay, there are 5. 5 here. 5 anagrams. I'm going to get the timer going so I give you a bit of time. We'll do a minute each. We'll do a minute each for these. Okay? So you need to work out what is the musical artist for each of these. So, let's start. Your first minute starts now. No, it doesn't. Now. Who is the musical artist? Who is the musical artist? And by the way, just because it's split up into 2 words here, and moan, it could be 1 word. And well done, Roy. Yeah. Musical artist. Who is this? It's an anagram. And moan. I was getting nervous. I messed it up. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm proud of these people that have nailed it. Right. 15 seconds, and then we're going on to the next one. I take it these are popular artists, so I won't know who they are. Well, we'll have to wait and see. We're moving on. Number 2. Mime men. Mime men. Mime men. And thank you, whoever hit the like button. I appreciate you. I see your like button going up the page. When someone hits the like button, it actually puts a little thumb over my screen. It floats to the top like that. It's very cool. Also, when people give a dislike. As well. Right, I'm giving you 25 seconds. Yeah, by the way, the word is not a clue. This is not a clue of who it's about. Right. Number 3. Here we go. Shut it now, honey. Shut it now, honey. Mojo and Karina slamming down the hammer. Getting people in order. Yeah, don't put even jokes or clues in the chat. Shut it now, honey. What's the anagram of this? I'll give you a bit more on this one because this is a long one. No, prophecy. No worries. Yeah, the mods just are there to let people know because obviously people join. And welcome, by the way. And you're welcome to join and get involved halfway through. Man, this music's so good. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, gonna give you 10 more seconds. Shut it now, honey. Does anyone think they've got this one? All right, moving on. Number 4, Marble Boy. What up, Marble Boy? Would it ever be a band? I will honour that question. No, these are like individuals, singers. Singers, like, or you know, vocal performers. Marble Boy. I think this one's a good one. I like this one a lot. It's always difficult though when you do the questions like, would I get it? It's like, sometimes you're like, this is so obvious, but it's like, it's obvious because you know it. Yeah, no worries. No, thanks. And by the way, thanks everyone for tuning in, by the way. Really appreciate it. Like, this is always a fun end of year thing. All right, everyone, moving on to the final number 5. And obviously write them down on your paper if you want to like keep going later on. This is the last one. I'm a jerk, but listen. I'm a jerk, but listen. You got that one. Nice. This is an anagram of a well-known artist. But I always feel like you need to say musical artist, because artist normally is, no? Artiste. Painter. Oh, I've got so much chocolate downstairs. Can't stop thinking about it. So good. So good. Too many letters. I'll give you 20 seconds on this one. 20 seconds more. Alright, so just going to go reverse on these in case you want to write them down. So we got I'm a jerk but listen. Number 4 was Marble Boy. Number 3 was Shut It Now Honey. Number 2 was Mime Men. And number 1 was And Moan. Alright people, that was round 6. But you might notice from the scores, oh, but that doesn't add up to 100. That's because we have a bonus question. This question, if you get it right, is worth 10 points. But if you're within a certain range either side of it, then I will give you 5 points. But I will explain that at the end because I don't want to give you a clue now. So you ready for this, people? For the final question of the Myles Dyer Live Quiz 2023. You ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you really ready? All right, here we go, people. The bonus question is, how many bathrooms are there in the White House? How many bathrooms are there in the White House? I want a number, and if you get spot on, you get 10 points. If you're just either side, I'll give you 5 points, but I won't specify how much either side until we do the answers. Yeah, David, the answer's yes. How many bathrooms are there in the White House? Yes. How many bathrooms are there in the White House? As in America. If you live in a White House, you're like, I've only got one. Mojo says, I used to know this. And then you thought, this is unhelpful. I'm getting rid of this. This question is worth 10 points. You get it spot on. How many bathrooms are there in the White House? But have a guess. Write something down, because if you're just either side of it, you'll get 5 points. All right. I think that's given you enough time to put down a number. Okay, people. All right. Firstly, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for... You love them. You love the random facts. Thank you, everyone, for taking part in this. I hope you're doing good. I'm sure you'd love to know the answers, but you'll have to tune in next year for the answers. Now, here are the answers to Quiz of 2022. I'm joking, by the way. That would be a really horrible way of doing it. Like, where did I put those answers? Where did I put those answers? Yeah, so make sure that you've got your bit of paper. If you're with people in a room with others, you know, swap. You can mark each other's. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go through, and I'll also remind you of how many points each one is doing. And thank you, Siago. This is where it could all fall down, though, when it turns out I'm wrong. But yeah, we'll go through these. But for the movie one, I think we'll actually go with, you know, we'll get you suggesting your what you think they are. I love this. I love this delay. That would have been cruel. That would have been cruel. Just everyone panicking. Where did I put the answers for 2022? All right, people. Don't worry. We're marking the one we've just done. All right. So going all the way to round one, I just need to quickly just go through all these so we can go through them one at a time. Now, for round one, general knowledge, you get 1 point for every correct answer, okay? Because it was multiple choice. It seemed fair. So there's 10 points up for grab here. You ready? So for general knowledge, okay, so question one. I've muted myself there. Question one, which planet is known as the Red Planet? The answer is B, Mars. B, Mars. Mars is the red planet. Question two, which of these countries does not have a monarchy? And Mojo, massive respect, massive respect. Question two, which of these countries does not have a monarchy? The answer is A, Ireland. A, Ireland. If you put A, Ireland, you get yourself a point. Okay. Question three. What is the chemical symbol for gold? The answer is B, AU. B, AU. Question four. Which philosopher is known for the quote, "I think, therefore I am"? The answer is Rene Descartes, which is C. C. Rene Descartes. And when I did this with ChatGPT, it said the answer was A. Actually, it was in a different order, but it said Friedrich Nietzsche. I was like, no, it's not. It's Rene Descartes. So the answer is C. You put down C, you get yourself a point. Okay. Question 5. In which year did the first human landing on the moon occur? The answer is D, 1969. D, 1969. It happened at 2:56 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, UK time, on the 21st of July, 1969. Okay, so you get yourself a point if you put D. Question 6. Whose 2023 acting credits include Barbie, Fast X, and Shazam! Fury of the Gods? The answer was B, Helen Mirren. B, Helen Mirren. Question 7. Who composed the Moonlight Sonata? The answer was C, Ludwig van Beethoven. C, Ludwig van Beethoven. Question 8. In computer science, what does SQL stand for? The answer was D, Structured Query Language. Structured Query Language. Give yourself a point if you put D. Question 9. Which country beat Australia? to win the 2023 Davis Cup for a second time? The answer was Italy. B, Italy. If you put B for Italy, you scored yourself a point. And finally, for the first round, what is the approximate speed of light? Of speed of light in a vacuum? And the answer is A, 300,000 kilometers per second, which is pretty fast. 300,000 kilometers per second. Okay, so if you tally them up, you've got yourself a score out of 10. How did you do? How many out of 10? Hope you did all right. Okay, and well done, people. I see everyone saying their answers. This is the one we're actually going to take a bit of time on just because we want to go through them. A, I wonder what movie that is. Okay, so for this, okay, we got a 7. We got 7. Well done, game. Get Game Cat photo, Nutter. Very good, very good. Karina, you got 10 out of 10. Boom, mic drop. You're a mod. You weren't cheating. You hadn't seen these beforehand. Vargosoft, 6. 6 is great. Siago, 3. It's all right. And that's 186,000 miles a second. There we go. Shit, 3 faults. Mark, 10. Well done, Mark. 3, yikes. It's all right. Mark is cheating. Brutal, brutal. Again, outrageous. I'll let you guys settle that in court. 6 out of 10. All right, everyone. Well, this is the one we're going to spend a bit of time on. And I know there's a bit of a lag, so I'm going to do my best. So maybe get ahead of the guesses. So here we go, guys. What movies from 2023 are these? And for the first one, I will go straight in with the answer. It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, which I believe was the... was it Seth Rogen? It was his animated one. If you put Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I will accept that. Give yourself a point for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mutant Mayhem, just give yourself an extra pat on the back. And for number two, I didn't realise it had already come out. But this is a sequel to a movie I remember when I was in primary school. Number 2, does anyone know what number 2 is? This might be hard because of the lag time. I would say right now also put number 3 and 4 if you know any of them. Roy got it. Good Burger 2. Good Burger 2. Well done to you, Roy. So yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Good Burger 2. I mean, is that a good burger? Looks pretty good. Pretty damn good. Pretty good structural integrity there. And it's definitely a brioche bun. Look at that shine. Oh, ChatGPT. You get me hungry. Okay, right. Going on to the next page. And you can get ahead as well. You can get ahead and tell me what you think number 5 and 6 are because of the lag. So number 3. Number 3 was Napoleon. The Ridley Scott, I think it was an Apple movie. Napoleon for number 3. And number 4, I'm sure many of you got, was Barbie. Barbie I wanted to go and see. I didn't get to see it, but I will definitely try and go and see it. So yeah. So number 3 is Napoleon. And yeah, Napoleon Barbie. That would have been quite the movie. Good Burger 2. Never heard of it. If anyone knows of Kenan and Kel, I used to love Kenan and Kel as a kid. It was their movie. She's a dude. He's a dude. We're all dudes. I don't actually know what the lyrics were, but there we go. All right. Number 5 and number 6. Okay, I want to know if anyone got these ones. Did anyone get number 5 or number 6? A clue for number 5 was there was a movie that there was an IP that expired copyright, so anyone could use it. And for the one on the left, it was Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. I like these guesses, by the way. A Tear of Honey and The Fall Guy. I think the one on the left is quite difficult. I think it's very difficult, actually, how it looks. So Winnie the Pooh actually expired. So someone bought the rights, and they did a movie called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. And it was a slasher movie, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. That came out this year. So there's the blood and there's the honey. Number 6, I didn't actually know this movie, but it is called The Anatomy of Fool. Anatomy of a Fool. I'm just getting the image up. Is it going to load? Oh, God, it's a big image. There we go. Anatomy of a Fool. Anatomy of a Fool. Okay. Difficult ones indeed. You get a point if you got one right. Okay. Number 7 and number 8. Number 7, I will accept just the first half of this. This was Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Did anyone get number 8? I like number 8, but I can imagine it's difficult. A lot of what? No idea for this one. Well, it is a dial. And the one on the right was Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny. Dial of Destiny. Golden Compass, unfortunately not. And that would have... These are 2023 movies. So yeah, Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny. I know a lot of people are going to be hating this one. Oh, Mojo got it. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Number 9. I like number 9. Number 9. I'm searching these on Google. Number 9. This was held in very high regard. Number 9 was a Martin Scorsese film. And it was Killers of the Flower Moon. So you got the moon, you've got like these weird people standing there, and you got flowers. So Killers of the Flower Moon was the answer to that. I know these are very, very difficult. Okay. And then on the right, does anyone know what the one on the right is? I didn't know of this movie. But it is actually pretty literal. It was a animated film, and it was called... I'm just going to make sure I'm loading one that's not a ridiculously high quality one. This was The Boy and the Heron. Yeah, sorry for the Killers of the Flower Moon. I'll let you have it if you didn't know the full title. But it's The Boy and the Heron. Yeah. Boy and the Heron. That was it indeed. Lake Boy. Okay. All right, people. Oh. Let's have a look here. Right. Everyone must know what number 11 was. I will accept... I shouldn't... It's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And yeah, it is by the amazing Studio Ghibli, isn't it? Oh, man, I need to see it. But yeah, so number 11 is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, but Oppenheimer. Does anyone know? I'll give a clue for 12. It's by an animation company, a British animation company that has done a sequel to a very famous movie. Many years later. It's claymation. I didn't know what it was called. I know you were joking about the Oppenheimer. Chris got it. Yep, Chicken Run. It is Chicken Run. Yep. There we go. It was Chicken Run, and the name of it, well, this was the novel, Dawn of the Nugget. Dawn of the Nugget by Aardman. I used to work for Aardman many years ago. It was amazing being there. Got a cool photo of standing next to Wallace and Gromit. But yeah, Dawn of the Nugget. I love that image. That's so good. So good. Dawn of the Nugget. Okay, moving on. Okay, I think this one on the right's really difficult. I didn't know what it was. And the one on the right, it's not, it's not the actual characters from it, but I actually think it's quite a good interpretation of it. Siago goes, there's a new Chicken Run movie? I think this is the world we live in now. This is the world we live in now. You can have a massive property like that, and it's just, there's so much going on. Let me just get some music back on, by the way. So the one on the left, it was a movie called Poor Things. Poor Things. Had a lot of critical acclaim this year. Poor Things on the left. But yes, a Wando Cat, Kinando Cat. With the right answer, number 14 was Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3. I will accept Guardians of the Galaxy, though. Guardians of the Galaxy. I love that. Evil teddy bear. Could be the Marvels. Yeah, it's Guardians of the Galaxy, though. That is the answer. That is the answer. It is Guardians of the Galaxy, which I did love that movie. I did love that movie. So, Poor Things for 13 and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 for 14. Right, people. Did anyone get anywhere with these ones? Are we ready? 15 is very recent. It's a Netflix movie from Zack Snyder. Yeah, I will not accept Marvels, although I would understand it. And number 16. Does anyone know what number 16 is? 16 was like a back to true form with a very famous franchise. And well done. Fifth got it. And here we go. And I will accept just Rebel Moon. It was part 1 of Child of Fire. So you got Rebel Moon for 15. And 16 was not Fast X, but it was Saw X. Or Saw 10. Which has one of the most horrific looking posters. There we go. With the eye vacuum trap. Ugh. So there we go. So yeah. So yeah. Lots of Saws, and there's an X there. That was Saw X. Right. Moving on to the next one. 17 and 18. Must have got these right. Number 17. 17 is Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer for 17. And number 18, I love this interpretation of the title. And I have to say, mad respect. Mark Summers in the chat and my auntie Leslie had a go. Yep, you've got both of them, Barkelsloth. Oppenheimer and Five Nights at Freddy's. But yeah, my auntie and gave it a good go. Five Nights at Freddy's, played the game. But the movie came out this year that did really well at the box office, actually. There we go. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah. Cool. All right. Open Freddy. Open Freddy. Right, last two people of this big round. This was going to be taking the longest. Does anyone know which ones these are? Now, someone mentioned on the left that there have been a few Godzilla movies. I think there's a Godzilla TV series, and there's been Godzilla -1 that I really want to go and see. I think there's another one coming out, but it's not out yet. And by the way, massive thank you. Fifth with the super chat, $5 Australian. Do we pick one of these movies and have a watch along with you after the quiz? Oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. So this is Godzilla -1 for 19. But I will accept Godzilla. I will accept Godzilla. And number 20. Does anyone know what 20 is? You can see the writing in the background that's poorly done. Was it number 8? I don't know what number it was, but it was Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. But I will accept Mission Impossible. Yep. Some of you have got that. There we go. All right. That is the end of the round. You get 1 point for every correct answer, which feels really tough because these were really difficult. But that's what ChatGPT did. That's what ChatGPT did. So, yeah, add them up. See how many you got out of 20. Okay? All right. Yeah, it does look a bit like Nathan Drake on the right, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, people. We're going to be moving on quickly now. Number 3, Fauna in verse. Did anyone get these? So, for each of these, you get 2 points. Okay? 2 points for every correct answer. So, does anyone know? Or actually just type in the chat 1 to 5 what animals you thought they were. Number 1. In trees I linger, slowly moving, dreamy eyes. Time pauses. I smile. Okay. Alright, we got some good scores in the chat. My dad got half. Very good. Very good. 10 as well. Oh, look, neck and neck there. Well done, Chris. It is indeed a sloth. Or a sloth. In trees I linger, slowly moving, dreamy eyes, time pauses, I smile. If you put sloth, a lot of people will put sloth. You get 2 points. You get 2 points there. All right. Next up, and by the way, I just need to stop this and just quickly do this as well. A massive thank you. Mojo, very kind as well, with the super chat. £20 from Mojo saying, fantastic quiz. Really well done, Miles. Lots of fun. Thank you, Mojo. And honestly, thank you, everyone, for the kind words and support. And thanks for hanging out with me on this last show of 2023. I can't believe it is. But thank you, Mojo. That's incredibly kind of you to donate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peacock. Some of you have said peacock is the right answer. Yes. A rainbow unfurls in splendor. I dance with pride. Eyes gaze from my tail. I love that one. If you put peacock, you get 2 points. Well done, everyone. Next. Yeah, a lot of people have done pretty well, actually. It seems that number 4 is the one that's thrown everyone off, but that can be quite a difficult one. So number 3, White Roma, North's Child, Ice Kingdom, Under Starlight, Solitude's Embrace. A lot of you got this. It is indeed a polar bear. So if you put polar bear, you get yourself 2 points. Yeah, the eyes in tail is a lovely touch on that one. So yeah, this is number 3 is polar bear. I don't think anyone got number 4 from what I've seen in the chat so far. Does anyone want to have a go at this? Vast prairies, my throne, horned shadow, earth's rumbling drum, herds bound by old law. Now I understand someone said rhino, I think someone said and I understand from the horn. Yeah, Shapeshifter said rhino. And then someone else said, I think someone said bison. Yeah. You had bison as well. We had a rhino. Had a wildebeest. Ah. Well, we got... okay, I was going to be like, oh, maybe I should be generous. But actually, my dad got it. It was buffalo. And also to Mr. Simon Mick, also got buffalo. If you put buffalo, Amnesia Pete put buffalo as well. If you put buffalo, you get yourself 2 points. Well done, people. Very, very, very good. And then the last one. I love this one. Cunning in the brush, amber eyes, Twilight's whisper, elusive red flash. A lot of you got this. It is indeed a fox. Cunning. Just the first word, cunning. Cunning like a fox. So yeah. Fifth. Why would you bring this up? Outrageous. Yeah, number 5. Tough, Ciago. Tough indeed. Yeah, number 5 is fox. Add them up out of 10. Yeah, there was 5 questions, 2 points for each correct answer, 10 points in total. And now we're going on to round 4. I'll be very, very quick with these because I'm just mindful of time. All right, so this was App-lause, please. Okay. Now, you get 2 points for every correct answer. There are 10 of these. They were great. And ChatGPT did them. Excellent. Some of them were rubbish, but I picked the good ones, brainstormed a bit. Okay. Right, let's do this. God, people have done well. People have done well on that last one. Right, okay, everyone. First one. Here's where it all goes wrong. This first one, man. This is Skype. If you get a Skype call, this is what it sounds like. Yeah, that was Skype. 2 points if you put Skype. Number 2. For number 2, I have got Facebook Messenger. But I will accept Facebook. If you put Facebook, 2 points. A lot of you got Skype. Working on a bit of delay, but yeah. Right, number 3. Number 3 was Netflix. That was Netflix. Number 4. Number 4 was Twitch, the live streaming platform for gamers. I think that's what happened. Is that the sound when you get a follower or when you get a donation? Or a subscription, isn't it? I don't know. But yeah, number 4 is Twitch. 2 points for every correct answer, people. Number 5. That was Zoom. Z-O-O-M. Zoom. Number 6 was... I use this at work, so I would have known it. It is Slack Messenger, or just Slack. Slack. So it's a work tool. Yeah, so number 6 is Slack. Number 7. Who knows what number 7 is? I will wait on this one. Who got number 7? My doorbell. Does no one know this one? Thanks everybody who's hit the like button. Appreciate it. No one knows what number 7 is. No. Or they know it and they're not going to admit it. I knew what this was when I first heard it. This is the sound. Karina's like, This is the sound of Tinder. Tinder, the dating app. It is when you get a match. It makes that sound. There we go. Wouldn't know what that is. Wouldn't know what that sound like. Right. Number 8. Number 8 is... It's WhatsApp. 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 A lot of you grabbing your phone. Number 9. Speaking of which, if you haven't already, do join our Discord, Empathy Arcade. The link is in the description. It's where we all hang out when the show's not going on. An amazing community there. Number 9 was Discord. When you get that message. Right. And number 10, 2 points for each correct answer. Anyone know this one? That is Snapchat. That is the sound of Snapchat. So number 1 was Skype. Number 2, Facebook Messenger. Number 3, Netflix. Number 4, Twitch. Number 5, Zoom. Number 6, Slack. Number 7, Tinder. Number 8, WhatsApp. Number 9, Discord. And number 10, Snapchat. Add them up. 2 points for every correct answer. We're going straight on to round 5. Reci-threes. I'm going to be quick for this. It was a tough one. It was a tough one. You got 2 out of the 3 you might have known. Okay. Just 4 points. It's a tough one. Tough one. You have this Discord sounds muted. Yeah. All right. Reci-threes. Tomatoes, mincemeat, and spaghetti. So number 1, and you get 2 points for every... Oh, no. You get 2 points for every correct answer. This was spaghetti bolognese. If you put spaghetti bolognese, give yourself 2 points. Number 2, pineapple juice, coconut cream, and white rum. The answer is pina colada. If you put pina colada, you get yourself 2 points. I would also accept spag bowl. Spag bog. Number 3, romaine lettuce, parmesan cheese, and croutons. It's a Caesar salad. If you put Caesar salad, you get yourself 2 points. Caesar salad. Number 4, beef tenderloin, puff pastry, and mushrooms. That is beef Wellington. Beef Wellington. I had a vegan beef Wellington tonight. It was very good. Very good. Number 4, beef Wellington. If you put beef Wellington, you give yourself 2 points. And then finally, number 5, lady fingers, mascarpone, and espresso. And the answer was tiramisu. Tiramisu. If you put tiramisu, give yourself 2 points. Add up what you've got. Number 1 was spaghetti bolognese. Number 2 was pina colada. Number 3 was Caesar salad. Number 4 was beef Wellington. And 5 was tiramisu. Out of 10. Right, moving on now to the final round. Musical mix-ups. And these were anagrams. I would just ask you all to write down the number and the names of any that you guessed for. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, just so we can get through this quickly. Oh, full marks for my dad. Well done, well done. All right, musical mix-up. Here we go, people. All right, that's good. That's good. Oh, well done, Leslie. Well done. Right, did anyone get any of these? Just put any of that you got from 1 to 5. How many points for each? For the last one, the ingredients, it was 2 points for every correct one, so up to 10. For this one, it's 2 points for every correct. Amnesia Pete was right, and Siago, yep. Number 1 was Madonna. 2 points if you put Madonna. Right, we got a lot who got the next one. Well done, people. My Men was indeed Eminem. Eminem. You got all, Mark. Nice one. Yeah, this was Eminem. 2 points if you put Eminem. Number 3, Shut It Now, Honey. That was indeed. One of you got it. Where'd I see it? I thought I saw it. Oh, there you go, Mojo. Whitney Houston. That was Whitney Houston. Yeah. Whitney Houston for number 3. Yeah, well done, Mark. 2 points for that. Number 4, Marble Boy was indeed Bob Marley. If you put Bob Marley for number 4, give yourselves 2 points. And then finally, number 5, I'm a Jerk. But listen, was, yes, Siago. It was Justin Timberlake. And 5th got it as well. Justin Timberlake. And if you didn't get it, cry me a river. Cry me a river. 2 points for each, so add them up, and that will be out of 10. So at this point, it should be 9, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh, maybe I haven't done it. Maybe I haven't done it right. I think there's only 90 points available. Wait, let's have a look. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh, yeah, there's only 90 points available. There's only 90 points. I've messed this up. All right. There was 2 points for each of those. Right. And then finally, the bonus round. With the question of... Your Crimea Lake. Oh, that's nice. It's nice. Make sure you hydrate, though. How many bathrooms are there in the White House? Let's see some guesses. Okay, 5th. Yeah, anyone that would normally tune into Gamescast on the hour, there's none. We'll be wrapped up soon, though. Everyone put in a number. Type in the number in the chat. Okay, David has put 30. You put 300. Wow, it's a lot of bathrooms. No, it's not a trick question. Restrooms, bathrooms. Yoshi goes 1. Wow, just the president. Sorry, can't use it. The president's. Actually went for 27, 26. Oh, people. App UK. Bang on the money. Mark put 38. All right, people. So, there are 35 bathrooms in the White House. Now, if you put 35, like App UK did, you get yourself 10 points. If you put between 30... and 40, give yourselves 5 points. And if you put between 20, if you put between 25 and 45, give yourselves 2 points, and anything else 0. So 35 points, 10 points. If you put between 30 and 40, give yourself 5 points. And if you put between 25 and 45, give yourself 2 points. Now, with all that said, everybody, it is time to tally up those scores. But because this adds up to 90, and because I'm feeling a bit festive, give yourselves all another 10 points to your score. Siago says I get 0 points because I didn't even bother. So that should be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So there's 90, and then add 10 points. Add 10 points to your score. And then you'll have a percentage as well. So whatever you scored from all of this, add 10 points from me. You're welcome. And let's hear how you did, people. Let's hear how you did. Fifth in first. Was that 34? Well, you got a C. You got a C. Siago got a B. Because when I did this 2 years ago, these grades were way too harsh. My dad and mum got 52, so you get a B. Mark, 69, you get an A grade, man. A grade. Vargosoft, you got a B. You got a B. Yoshi, you get a C. You get a C. 10. 10. Just the 10 I gave you. Chris got 80 plus. He wasn't counting. He was just like, yeah, it was above 80. No, if you got over 80, dude, very well done. 8 star. Okay, fifth got 44. All right, you get a B. You get a B. Game Cat Photo Nutter 48. You give yourself a B. Mojo 54. Out of 90, but you got to give yourself the 10. So that's 64. 64. So you give yourself an A. Don't be sad. No, don't be sad. David 48. What a man. Give yourself a B. Mr. Simon Mick got an A. Got some B's. A respectful 57. There we go. B. We've got another B here. B for badass. And Mojo says, well done, everyone. And that's absolutely right. Listen, people. That was the Myles Dyer Live quiz of 2023. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun putting it together. I wanted to make sure there were different rounds that were a bit different to normal quizzes, just to make it. But I do also appreciate this went on way longer than I was expecting. But I really appreciate you all sticking around for the ride. It was fun. I like putting these together. I do kind of feel like maybe quizzes, I'll do like small quizzes from time to time, but I think the last Wednesday of every year we should just do a quiz at the end of the year, do it together on here. So I want to say a massive thank you to all of you for watching, for everyone taking part, and if some of you dropped in halfway, this is going to be available on replay, so feel free to send this video link to friends or family who like quizzes, because they can watch this back and skip forward, and go at their own pace. I'm very mindful of time, so there are a lot of thanks coming in. I always deal with the comments on the end credits, so I'm going to read all the kind words. But a massive thank you. I want to wish everyone a real happy holidays, a Merry Christmas if you celebrate that, and also as we're going in towards the start of a new year, it's a great time for reflection. But as I said from the get-go, because of what I heard from my friend this morning, is if there are people in your life that you care about, you love, tell them, because far too often in life we leave words unsaid, and if you ever feel a bit embarrassed about it, this is the best time to do it because everyone's feeling reflective. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone here, the mods, everyone in the chat, people that have done super chats, those that hit the like button, even people that have just tuned in for the first time today. This is an amazing part of my week every Wednesday, and I'm just really grateful for it. So I just want to wish you a wonderful rest of your year, and wish you all the best as we go into another with 2024. I love this community. We've been on such a journey since the beginning of the year, which I would have liked to have maybe talked about, but I'm definitely going to be doing some social posts about it as we approach the end of the year. But just want to say thank you. Take good care of yourselves. Thanks for playing along. Do share this link around, and I will catch you in the new year. Love, respect, empathy. Hit the like button, and adios. Till next time. Bye-bye, everyone.
saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes. Thought I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes. Thought I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes.
Hey everyone, just wanted to say a massive thank you for tuning in. This month alone has been ridiculous. I told you about sort of the journey that I went on. I covered on a previous live stream. I'm just going to show you this. December. So the best month I had this year was November. And December is double. Your bedtime is starting soon. Look at that. December, double. Has done double the best month of the year. Absolutely ridiculous. This community rocks. The support and everything. And the support isn't just about viewing stuff. I go on about hitting the like button, but it is a part of the algorithm game. The moderators that turn up every week. Karina, Tally Timecat. Callie Timecat and Kira Cat Lady for doing the timestamps. It all really helps. I have not had much of a break this year. I've been working all my evenings and weekends on just pushing this forward, and it's totally worth it. I feel in a really good place. I've got a few little bits and pieces to do for the rest of the week, but I definitely want to start crafting, filming a lot of content, and getting it done. So yeah, I'm going to focus on that. But I am nothing without all of you. So I just wanted to let you know that I do not take this for granted for 1 second. The internet is an amazing tool. I've always been a hippie when it comes to talking about the internet, but at the same time, there's a lot of negativity and there's people that are pretty nasty on there. So when you have something good, it's about making sure that you hold on to it, appreciate the good times while you've got them, and it's just been amazing. It's been an amazing year with all of you. So yeah, have a wonderful rest of your 2023. I will be co-hosting PSVR Without Parole on Friday. as far as I can tell. But if not, I might be doing a Let's Play if any new games come out, because I have now Let's Played every single PSVR 2 game on, which is ridiculous. 157 games, all on my channel. Yeah, I'm going to start doing some other live streams, sort of do some episodic stuff. Resident Evil 4 I've been playing a lot at Christmas. I'm loving it, so maybe I should start live streaming it. But, you know, I think I deserve a break, and so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So, yeah, thank you, everyone. Love you all. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.